on the campus of Young Harris College. Young Harris College, the Gulf South Conference, promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other aggressive actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the side of competition. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hey, you just keep your mouth quiet.
Taylor won't wear his. I always have mine on my person.
When was the last time you ever saw me wear a credential?
Same.
Yeah, right. I mean, I learned when we walked into Bill Snyder's press conference at Kansas State, I said from that point on, I can go anywhere I want. We literally just walked right in. They, hey, how y'all doing?
Fans, after today's match, you can log on to gscsports.org for full coverage from today's events, including recaps and stats. Be sure to visit the GSC mobile marketplace where you can pick up your souvenir shirt from today's event. Short sleeve shirts are available in a variety of sizes beginning at $20. And you can follow the GSC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Visit twitter.com/GulfSouth to begin receiving updates on conference news. And if you prefer Facebook or Instagram, search for the Gulf South Conference. Now let's meet the teams for today's match between the Alabama Huntsville Chargers and the Young Harris Mountain Lions. First, for the UAH Reserves, number 0, Lauren Brown. Number 5, Emma Gould. Number 11, Elizabeth Brown. Number 14, Carissa Glover. Number 15, Natalie Davis. Number 16, Alexandria White. Number 19, Allison Greaves. Number 22, Anna Grace Shepard. Number 24, Savannah Robbins. Number 25, Maria Smith. Number 27, Alex Pruneski. Number 28, Paige St. George. Number 30, Juliana Chestnut. Now for the starting lineup. Goalkeeper number 55, Leslie Allen Brown. Number 1, Megan Hartnett. Number 2, Katie Gerber. Number 3, Abigail Cherry. Number 17, Kenta Schott. Number 23, Natalie Schatz. Number 32, Caroline McAnally. Captain number 7, Sophia Fiorino. Captain number 8, Abby O'Brien. Captain number 9, Nicole Fedorovich. Captain number 18, Shannon Cruz. And captain number 40, Natalie Patchinger. The Chargers are under direction of head coach Dale Wallach and assisted by Becca Sansucci. Now, for the Young Harris Reserve, number 4, Taylor Greenberg. Number 8, Ansley Cole. Number 11, Sierra Ha. And number 34, Haley Johnson. Now, for the starting lineup, goalkeeper number 21, Rachel Rod. Number 5, Mary Dietrich. Number 7, Anna Lucky. Number 9, Lee Ann Turner. Number 12, Channing Milford. Number 14, Kelsey Dover. Number 17, Hannah Sacristan. Number 19, Aaron Brown. Number 24, Haley Bartlett. Captain number 10, Maddie P. Captain number 22, Kirsten Barr. And captain number 30, Erica Cross. The Mountain Lions are under direction of head coach Samantha Hurley and assisted by Kirsten Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national.
Good afternoon and welcome to this beautiful Sunday here in Young Harris College at the home of the YHC Soccer and Lacrosse Field as we are getting ready to kick off here for the Gulf South Conference Championship between the number 1 seed Young Harris College and the Mountain Lions off against the number 2 seed, the University of Alabama Huntsville, with the Chargers. As Young Harris and UAH have faced off in the past 3 years, Young Harris has gone away with 3 titles, and Huntsville has gone away with none. So this will be the 4th year in a row that these teams are playing in the championship. Very familiar opponents as they're usually head-to-head throughout the regular season, and we should see a good matchup. Paul Young, John C. Moon, and Tommy Jenkins will be joining us shortly here on air. Huge matchup today as this is take home everything, John. Kirsten Barth will be leading off the Mountain Lions for the face-off along with number 40, Natalie Patchinger. And Anna Lucky picks up the face-off, drives down the right side, finds Leanne Turner behind the goal. Good offensive start by the Mountain Lions as they're working the ball around the goal. Dietrich out to co-conference player of the season, Erica Cross. Cross finds Maddie Peak behind. Peak driving to the right side. Good positive possession from the Mountain Lions as Dietrich tries to find a gap, but the Chargers not giving an inch as they're going man for man. Cross with the ball, trying to find a pocket of space. 40 left on the shot clock, plenty of time to make something happen. Patient build up by the Mountain Lions, but the Chargers holding it. Strong defensive line. There's a foul on the Mountain Lions, so the Chargers will get the ball and have a chance to go to the opposite end. Chargers driving forward as this high pressure from the Mountain Lions. Not wanting the Chargers to clear, and there's a long ball, and the Chargers will get to clear. Ball with number 14, Carissa Glover. Chargers now moving the ball around with Katie Gerber. Gerber with the ball, so strong in the last game, finds the other co-conference player of the year, Nicole Fedorovich. Fedorovich forced out wide by, and a shot saved by Rachel Robb, but there will be a foul on number 14, Kelsey Dover, and Fedorovich is going to have an opportunity to shoot on goal. Rachel Robb, so important for this Mountain Lion defense. Very difficult to get it past her. Seems like Nicole Fedorovich is in a little bit of pain, shaking off that right arm as she might have landed on it wrong when she fell down. Fedorovich has too much pressure on her and is forced back out wide. Dover the one marking her. Fedorovich moves it out to Gerber. Gerber was so important in the last game. Assists, goals, you name it, she was a part of it. But the pressure from the Mountain Lions forces her back out, and she is forced to try to find a pass. Finds out to Fedorovich. Fedorovich taking time as she has 60, a little bit more than 60 on the shot clock. Ball comes into number 1, Megan Harnett. Harnett finds a pass, shot saved by Rachel Robb. Shot came in from number 14, Carissa Glover. The ball is picked up by Katie Gerber. Gerber forced out wide. This comes out to Fedorovich. Fedorovich dropping a shoulder, trying to come on the inside. Still coming on the inside. Ball pops out and is picked up, or attempted to be picked up. Ball's everywhere. I can't really see it that well. Ball comes in, shot, and a goal for UAH as they take an early lead here, as we've only played 3 minutes in this first half.
That goal was scored by Alabama Huntsville number 8, Abby O'Brien.
That goal was scored by number 8, Abby O'Brien, as the Chargers take an early lead over the number 1 seed. Savannah Robbins coming in, but fouls out. Nicole Fedorovich driving down the field. And there will be an attempted shot on goal from Nicole Fedorovich. And she ends up going with the pass outside, trying to make a play happen. And Hannah Sackerson's over there trying to attempt to get the ball back into play. Ball gets picked up from a shot and a goal from UAH. And there are 2 quick goals here early in this game for the Chargers.
A goal scored by Alabama Huntsville number 40, Natalie Patchinger.
And that came
Assisted
from
by
number
8,
40, Natalie
O'Brien.
Patchinger.
The Chargers lead 2-0.
Chargers lead your number 1 seed, Mountain Lions, 2-0. That shot was assisted by Abby O'Brien. Abby O'Brien now being involved with 2 goals. Patchinger and Barth to face off in this final. Face off is bobbling around, tries to pick it up. Looks like Huntsville's gonna obtain possession, and there was a foul, so Hannah Sackerson will have the ball. Tries to pick out a pass, finds Dover. Dover finds Anna Lucky. And the Mountain Lions are able to clear that ball. Ball out to number 9, Leanne Turner. Plenty of time for the Mountain Lions to get back into this game as Dietrich has the ball. Great speed that we've seen from Dietrich. She is very dangerous along with Cross. Cross now with the ball, tries to drop a shoulder, tries to beat the defender, but is forced back. This Chargers defense proven to be very tough to get past in these early stages. Dietrich trying to spin her defender, but has to pass it off to Leanne Turner. Turner finds Lucky. Lucky had a lot of options in the middle, but just didn't see the pass. Finds Peak. Peak finds Dietrich. Dietrich drops a shoulder, but it's hard defensively. 25 left on the shot clock as Cross trying to spin off her defender. Cross gets a shot off, and it goes off the ground and is a goal for the Mountain Lions. As your score is now 2-1 here with 25 minutes left to play in this half.
By Young Harris, number 30, Erica Cross.
Cross really had to wiggle through several defenders trying to lose.
Young Harris.
Drops her shoulder on the outside, goes right. Hits the ball off the ground, goes just above the keeper. Great solo goal from Erica Cross. No surprise that she is co-conference player of the season. And that is just the momentum that the Mountain Lions needed to try to get back into this game, John. And Dietrich is able to pick it up from that face-off and drives down with great speed. As this could prove to be dangerous, but is forced out wide by number 1, Megan Harnett. And they're going to have patient build-up and good possession here for the Mountain Lions. As Turner finds Lucky. Lucky coming across to Channing Milford. Shot comes in from Mary Dietrich as she just drives through everybody with that great offset speed as she goes with a low shot, and your score is now even at 2.
Number 5, Mary Dietrich.
Another great solo goal. You know, sometimes in situations like this, John, you need to pick up the pace and just drive through everybody, pick it up on your own. Another great solo goal for the Mountain Lions. Barth to go back in for the face-off. And ball will be picked up by Mary Dietrich. Pops out to Anna Lucky. Lucky trying to pick up the ball, but good defensive play from the Chargers. That came from number 18, Shannon Cruz. Ball now with Natalie Patchinger. Patchinger trying to find some room, but is forced back. Ball now with number 22, Anna Grace Shepard. Good movement. Federovich trying to drop her shoulder and go on the inside. And there is a foul on the play. The Chargers going to get an attempt on goal. They're forced behind the goal. And there will be a turnover. Will actually be Mount Line ball. And as I promised, folks, we do have Tommy Jenkins in the building.
Oh, you sound great.
Thanks, boss.
Doing 2 games in a row will get you, won't it?
It did. It did.
Great crowd here today. Great game.
Yeah, we started off great game as the Mount Line's clear so far. It's been absolutely fantastic, you know, back and forth action, but it's been very, very calm build-up play. You can tell both these teams are ready for this game.
Yeah, good crowd. I just in my chauffeured ride coming over, looked like got a good student body turnout here today.
Dietrich comes in, save from Leslie Allen Brown. Starting goalkeeper for the UAH Chargers. Huntsville came in, had an early 2-0 lead, but 2 great solo goals from Cross and Mary Dietrich to bring this score level here in this Gulf South Conference Championship game.
Yeah, this team's been at it 3 years. This will be the 4th year in a row. You know, if seniors, any senior here that's been here all 4 of their years, I mean, they know each other well. Plus, they play each other twice during the season, so you're seeing each other 3 times a year for 3 consecutive years if you're seniors, in which a lot of these are, because I can remember I've called these games. And plus, we used to, you know, you did in Montevallo and Huntsville too. So I mean, you get to know them, and they know each other, and you know, there's no love lost. I mean, this is rivalry in its purest sense.
Yeah. You develop it. It's not like a close rivalry. It's a rivalry through facing each other in huge situations.
Erica Cross scored there. There was a stick went flying, so I'm not sure if there was some laundry thrown. I didn't see it.
I think there was a foul called well before she took the shot, so I think they're going to pull this one back, Tommy.
Congratulations, by the way, to Erica. She is co-conference player of the year.
Along with UAH's Nicole Federovich, number 9.
Yeah, I figured that was the other one.
We also have other honors from representing YHC: Haley Bartlett, Erica Cross, Aaron Brown, Kelsey Dover, Hannah Sackerson, and Lee Ann Turner, all being a part of the all-conference first team.
And Young Harris is going to get a free position shot here. Young Harris with goals from Dietrich and from Cross. O'Brien and Packinger getting the goals for the Chargers.
Big coaching staff from the Chargers here. shot comes in but goes wide.
Will be Young Harris's ball.
Finds Peak on the inside, just trying to find a pocket of space. Peak really came up big, but you know who really stood out against Shorter was Haley Bartlett, as she continuously spins off each player. She comes on the inside so dangerous, and when you think she's staying on the inside, she just cuts right back out.
Yeah, Haley just lost the ball, but there's going to be a foul on the Chargers. So Bartlett going to be lining up from the right side of the arc.
Jerry, far side!
They're going to go with an early shot.
Be Young Harris ball. Shot clock reset, so got a fresh 90.
Ball pops out. Difficult to pick up, but Peak eventually does. And Turner's going to get tripped up just on the left side of the goal.
Yeah, and you know, Huntsville there, Young Harris had a man-up opportunity. There's 2 seconds left, but Young Harris going to get another look at it here.
I don't think she's going to shoot this. I think she's
No.
going to pass it off.
Yep.
Tries to drop his shoulder there. Then Nicole Fedorovich is going to pick it up. Not Nicole Fedorovich, sorry, that was number 3, Abigail Cherry. She's going to find Megan Harnett. But I believe it's hard to see over here when you have the dugouts right there, but I believe it was a foul. Going to find Katie Gerber. Ball comes in from Gerber, but just miscontrolled. And Milford showing great speed as she always does. Going to allow a clear for the Mountain Lions. Tommy, no surprise though that Cross was co-player of the season.
Yeah, she had a great year, a lot of goals, but the thing with her is the assist
The
and how much
assist.
energy she brings down there.
Exactly, shot goes wide right.
Yeah, Young Harris caught a break there because we really got outran in transition down the field that time. They really transition break. They were really quick down the field, but shot did, trying to make the shot from the left side, it went wide right. So Young Harris dodged a bullet on that one.
I think both of these teams play that transition very well, as they, you know, as we've seen from this past season, they've both gotten a lot of goals, especially Young Harris, as we've been able to broadcast them. A lot of goals came from that transition with Cross and Milford driving up the field.
Yeah, Dietrich too. She's really got a lot of speed out there.
Dietrich as well.
And a lot of speed on this UAH team.
Great work ethic by Haley Bartlett as she's trying to win that ball back.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, Haley working hard. This is her last game, senior out of Canada, and really had a big year for Young Harris.
Fedorovich comes in, shot. I believe that was off the post.
Yeah, and again, Young Harris just really catching a break there. Rob was on an island by herself, able to get past the body positioning and shot the ball wide right. So Young Harris kind of dodged a
another bullet.
Couple of bullets here. What a beautiful day for this, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous, yeah. It's the perfect setting for a final. This is the kind of nice final that you want to see, which was tough because when we played the Peach Belt in soccer, it was pouring down rain.
Yeah.
It was muddy.
I remember watching that.
So this is the kind of setting you want to be playing a final in. Nice, sunny, warm, no risk of injury from the cold, muscles being cold. So
yep, 4th year in a row we've been able to have it here, and that's just all on the girls for coming in first in the regular season every year. And I'm gonna tell you, they want this one bad, and you know that Alabama wants it bad. Alabama Huntsville wants it bad, so you better be ready to play, because I can promise you, Chargers do not want to be denied 4 years in a row.
Exactly. Shot comes in low, and a great goal. Fakes as if she's coming on the inside, cuts back out.
Yeah, they've been able to get past Young Harris's body position in the last few
That goal
times,
scored by Alabama
and
Huntsville,
that
number
time
7,
finally they got it down.
Sophia
Good
Fiorino was very dangerous against Montevallo, and a catalyst for possession going forward and finding the goal many times against Montevallo as well. A lot of dangerous attackers here on this Chargers offense.
Yeah,
Fedorovich, Fiorino.
Yeah, they got some players, no doubt.
I mean, you don't make it to a final 3 years in a row without quality players. So.
And they were very good in their out of conference this year. I mean, they played some good people, beat some good teams. So, closest games that you can get, we got them by, 2 here, and they got us by 1 over at their place. So you expect this to go down the wire. I would be surprised if this thing don't come all the way down to the wire.
Yeah, and, Tommy, I fully believe that we're watching some of the best lacrosse here in the country right now.
Young Harris has been good in the draw control today. That was just the second for UAH. Kirsten Barthen draw there. UAH leads 3-2.
Ball with Barth, finds Fiorino. Way out to Harnett. Great movement, but as you can tell, Young Harris monitoring defensively, not really giving much of an inch. Very zonal marking at the moment. There's a man wide open with Fiorino. Fiorino finds a shot as she was wide open.
Yeah, Young Harris got to make an adjustment on that. That's twice. It's actually 3 times. One time she threw it wide, shot the ball wide right, but they found something over there on the left side of the arc.
Just very transitional running. They get distracted with one player running in, and that leaves one open.
Coach Hurley sees it. She's going to get a timeout.
Yeah.
So 4-2, you score, timeout on the field.
Very heated matchup right now, Tommy. As you can tell, like it's not really given an inch. Every goal that comes in just kind of you think like let's bring this back together. As it's a final. That's how every goal feels in a final. You feel like let's go get this one back.
Well, you do, and again the closeness. I mean, these games, again, imagine you're a senior. You've played 3 times a year. Once at your place, once at your place, then home and home, and then here for a tournament. You've played each other. You play them 3 times a year, and you play every game was just almost down to the wire. And you know each other. I mean, it's not like you're playing somebody from North Dakota or something. You're seeing for the first time. And, I mean, in the closeness of it was even. Did you notice the semifinal scores, 21-3 and 21-4? Like, wow, how much everything about this series is close. But UAH has found something. They've been able to get some wide open looks, very point blank at the inside the arc. Rob's just on an island by herself, in which Coach Hurley saw it. So Young Harris going to try to make an adjustment. Let's see what happens here.
And that has been trained. I mean, as you can tell, like after playing so many times against each other, you start to pick up things. I imagine they watched the live feed the other day, watching certain movements, knowing weaknesses, and UAH is capitalizing on it.
Yeah. And I think one thing right here, this drawing, we're going with, looks like Taylor Dringberg on the draw. And this is important for Young Harris to get the ball back. Mountain Lions hadn't had the ball in 4 minutes.
Yeah. And she will be up against Quinta Schott, number 17 for Young Harris. And Gerber's going to be able to snatch that ball up. But, you know, good pressure from Taylor Greenberg and Mary Dietrich to try to win that ball back.
Yep, that was a good job coming out of the face, out of the draw by UAH, picking the ball up. I think Gerber very quick to the ball, and Young Harris nearly forced the turnover. But it's going to be UAH ball, and they're up
4-2.
Yeah, my little computer screen never updates itself. Then I'll try to update it for me.
And we have 15 minutes left in this first half. Great lacrosse that we've seen so far, though, Tommy.
Yeah, you knew what was coming. I mean, and good crowd. Beautiful day.
Beautiful days always bring good crowds. Fiorina with the ball. High pressure from Taylor Greenberg. And there will be an attempt on goal. Can you tell what number that is, Tommy?
I think it's, no, I can't make it. It's a 1-something, but I can't make it.
Shot fires in from number 14, Carissa Glover.
Glover, that's who I thought. I wasn't sure. Shot the ball high, got it up over Rob's right shoulder. And a 3-goal lead for UAH. And I can't remember very many times in this series, in the times that I've been around it, that either team had a 3-goal lead. It's been rare. It's been rare that somebody have a 3-goal lead. And again, Young Harris needing the ball.
Young Harris just losing a little bit of momentum, and UAH gaining some, as you can see what it means to that UAH bench. Ball pops back out, and Gerber almost picking it back up. This draw control has really been in UAH favor as of the past 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, well, they've won the last, I think they've won the last 4 in a row. And they've been able to score on those possessions.
Fiorina with the ball, trying to wiggle some room, but Hannah Sacriston forcing her behind the goal.
Yeah, I think they're trying to keep her out of that sweet spot that she's been getting. Right there is where she's been finding it, and Hannah nearly forced the turnover inside of 50 on the shot clock.
And this comes to the co-conference player, Nicole Fedorovich. Fedorovich going outside, cutting back on the inside, finding a shot. Great string of plays there from UAH as they build a 4-goal lead. Happened so fast, couldn't even get my words out there, Tommy.
Yeah, that was O'Brien. Nice pass. She just drug across the arc there, caught the, took the dish, and nice dime. Didn't see who got the dime.
It was number 9, Nicole Fedorovich.
Okay, Fedorovich with the dime. So it's a 4-goal lead, and again, Young Harris needs the ball. Young Harris hadn't had the ball in a long time.
That was that's Abby O'Brien's third involvement with a goal. I believe she has 1 assist and 2 goals on the day.
So we're going to switch. Going to go with Erica Cross in the draw control. And great job by Cross, and she gets ahead of steam. This is where she's dangerous.
Comes on the inside, goes back on the outside, shot looked like she was fouled there. It was an arguable foul right there. Tommy, would you agree?
Yeah, I would. It's going to be Young Harris ball, fresh 90. Maddie Peak going to bring it in. But I like Erica in transition there. She shot the ball hard at the ground. It just kind of bounced up high. But, you know, I like the energy right there. I like the fact of how Young Harris very aggressive that time in the draw. And we're going to have a whistle.
Maddie Peak is going to have the opportunity to make something happen here. See Mary Dietrich trying to get a full steam, but just miscontrols the ball a little bit. It's hard defending Cross when she's driving at you with that kind of speed. It looks like she's going to cut on the inside, cuts back on the outside. Great shot, great goal by Channing Milford.
Yeah, I mean, Channing just really drug across the arc that time and just caught a beautiful pass from Cross. Got it up on the right shoulder and in just one quick moment flicked it in high. So, yeah, that was good execution by Young Harris on that. That kind of, you know, I didn't like the body language that last goal. Young Harris kind of looked a little down, dejected and frustrated, but liked the energy that time on the finish, on the goal from Milford coming from Cross. And, again, as would be expected, Cross going to come in and do the draw control.
Cross involved now with 2 goals on the day. 1 solo goal as she beat a defender probably 2 or 3 times, then firing a shot off the ground, now finding an absolute dime pass to Channing Milford. Fantastic play from the Mountain Lions. And this will be Young Harris ball. Nope. False start.
Yeah, going to have to do it again.
So 12 or 13 minutes left on the clock there, Tommy. Can you see? I don't know if you have a better view.
No, you probably got a better view than I do. Now I'm showing, John's usually pretty accurate. He's showing 13:38.
13:38.
Young Harris again controls. Lucky with the ball. Got to be careful here. They're going to bring some pressure. She widely reverses it. And we'll get the clear with Barth to Dover.
Dover out to the goal scorer, Milford. Good offensive play here late in the first half. Great pass, but it's forced out wide from Greenberg.
Kind of just a little bit late. She kind of got knocked off her route there, but I love what goes on when Cross got the ball. Good things seem to happen. Or Mary Dietrich the same. They can create.
That's what you need from your seniors, the leadership. They've been here before. This is their 4th time here. Cross tries to drop a shoulder, spins off.
Just bulldogged determination there that time. Cross was either going to make a play or she was going to get fouled one. But she was going in. She was going to get inside the fan and get something where she could create.
That is what we call a professional foul.
Yeah, it was. It really was. Well said.
Shot comes in, saved by Brown.
Peak with the pickup off the ground ball, but got knocked down. So looks like it's going to be Young Harris ball again.
UAA bench does not agree with the referee's decision, but
so Young Harris will start out the fan, outside of the fan, and we'll get it to Chan.
Cross with the ball. She's seen a lot of the ball, and shot comes in from Peak. Great plays. You can see the frustration from Peak as she thought that was a goal. I thought it was too.
Yeah, I tell you, Leslie Ann Brown really been good for them today.
Coming up big. You know, you don't make it this far without 2 great goalkeepers. And we have 2 today. Katie Gerber now with the ball.
And good job, Mary Dietrich, slowing down the transition, stop the ball. And errant pass. Taylor Greenberg going to pick it up. She gets knocked down.
To be honest, I believe as she just checked her shoulder there, saw the defender on her left shoulder, she could have spun out the other way.
And if she did, she would have had a huge, huge opportunity because she had a lot of real estate and had the numbers down the field.
That is a yellow card on number 40. Natalia
Packinger, yeah, she's
Packinger.
So we're going to be, Young Harris going to be a man up here. Leanne Turner, nice dish over the top from Kirsten Barth, playing in her last game. Got Bartlett back in. She's been a scoring machine. Nice pass into Cross.
Cross comes in.
Yeah. Wow, she just kind of hung out and isolated herself down on the right side of the arc, and I think really all eyes were on Bartlett, knowing of her scoring prowess, and she just found Cross, and now I think everybody was amazed at how wide open. Paul, she gets one-on-one look like that with nobody body position in front of her. She's going to get that 99 times out of 100.
You cannot leave a player like Erica Cross that wide open. She's going to make you pay. And Bartlett, just realizing that she's wide open, cuts on the inside, then goes back opposite.
So Cross with the goal, her second of the day, and a very nice dime off of the stick of Haley Bartlett. And Cross back in draw. No surprise there, Paul.
No surprise at all, Tommy. Her percentages have been unreal today.
Well, Young Harris has won the last 2 with her.
Winning face-offs, driving down the field, assists, goals. We're looking at an absolutely fantastic player.
And, it's her last game, and she's been a firebrand since the day she stepped on this campus, and she's going to give it everything she's got. I can promise you she will not leave anything on the field. It'll all be used up.
Katie Gerber with the ball. Being forced out wide by Kelsey Dover. Dover trying to force an error.
Dover just good aggressive defending there. Great body positioning. Good to know that we'll have Dover back next year.
She has great defensive work rate and just does not want to give anything to the attackers. Ball now with Nicole Federovich. Federovich trying to drive on the inside and gets on the inside. Shot comes in, but great defending by Barth. How important was that for the Mountain Lions?
Yeah, and check out the pickup of the ground ball by Erin Brown that time. I mean, that was a great pickup of the ground ball. And Erin just keeps getting real estate.
Ball comes in the cross. And this is where you want to see Cross. Free attempt on goal.
Yeah, and we've had these opportunities and percentage hadn't been too good because Brown is just wherever she's been ready.
Ball comes out. Greenberg had it for a second. And Greenberg will have an attempt on goal. Shot comes in, saved by Brown, picked up by Bartlett. Bartlett tries to go for the attempt and gets it too high. Leslie Allen Brown has been so big for the Chargers in these last couple of minutes.
She has, especially in the free possession shots. I mean, she's just been Incredible. Young Harris has had 5 free position shots today, Paul, and I don't think if we scored on one of them. I wasn't here for the first 2.
Those were solo goals, great by Dietrich and Cross as they just beat their defender, 1 or 2 defenders actually, to firing a shot.
Young Harris nearly caused a turnover, got the CT there, but not quite.
Federovich coming on the inside, so dangerous there.
The body positioning has been so much better by Young Harris since that timeout. They've been so much better.
Yeah.
And, you know, Fiorino, we just hadn't hardly called her name since timeout.
Yeah.
You got to watch her.
Yeah, she's very dangerous.
So quick down there.
Shot coming in from Gerber, trying to be forced out wide, and that was a great goal.
Yeah, she just was able to slip in, found a little seam there, was able to get the body around Aaron Brown, and when she gets in, she's dangerous. So UAH gets the lead back up to 3, and they're getting down inside of 9 minutes here in the first half.
Number 2, Katie Gerber. They lead 7-4.
That was Gerber with the goal.
And Cross and Schatz is going to face off again. And there will be a timeout. And there will be a timeout for UAH. Overall, great performances from both teams, but UAH just being so clinical as they've had several attempts on goal and put them away. The free attempts from Young Harris have not been really much, as Leslie Allen Brown for the Chargers has been really good between the sticks. Very hard to get it past her. But we still have, how much time we got left, John? No, we have 8 minutes remaining in this half. Both teams great in the transition as they're so dangerous. Just need to slow down, but we shall see in the remaining 8 minutes as Haley Bartlett gets a stick check, as I believe her stick might be broken. Timeout is over. Both teams are taking the field.
Cross again, we'll stay with Cross. Young Harris got off to a good start with the draws and then lost 4 in a row, in which 3 of those 4 gave up points. Cross has come back and restored some order. And Lucky with a nice pickup.
I mean, when you think about it, look at the percentages of Erica Cross today. They've been man of the match worthy. Greenberg past 1 defender, trying to get past 2. Passes off to Channing Milford.
Lucky coming off. She kind of got whacked in the head there. Hope she's all right.
Ball out to Milford. Milford trying to drop some shoulders, trying to get an inch of space, but is forced back out wide from some good defending from the Chargers.
Yeah, it's tough sledding trying to find a little opening in that defense, but right there, nice job. Couldn't hold on to it though. Greenberg just nearly, if she catches it clean, I think she scores, Paul.
I agree with you.
Well-designed play. Got to stop the ball right here.
This is coming from number 18, Shanna Cruz. Ball comes in, tries to go low. Dover sacrificing her body just to get in the way. And
yeah, and we really needed that because they just really got us out in transition, spread the field, and have we got somebody hurt? Dover okay?
Dover, it looks like the right leg a little bit injured. She's limping on it, but I think she's going to tough through it.
Well, she's tough. I mean, you know, she, on her left leg, when she's not playing, she's always wearing a boot. About the only time she really ever takes the boot off is to sleep and to
play lacrosse.
I mean, so yeah, she's tough. Great job that time, too. They really spread Young Harris out and got a good look at us. Just a good job. Rob, just a great save, and then Dover really sacrificing her body there.
In games like this, you have to sometimes. Ball now with Barth. Finds Brown. Brown has plenty of space in that pocket. Out to Channing Milford.
Well, and you just understand here that lacrosse, with where it is right now, this is your last game. I mean, you know, power rankings, neither team going to make it on power rankings. So I mean, this is it. This is your thing right here. This is the one.
What a way to go off just before finals. Week and a half left of this school year. A lot of these seniors won't ever play this high and competitive level again.
No, and you know, I tell you, we got our golf team. They're getting ready to head out. Now, the men's golf, they made the region, so congrats to them. Nice. Oh, beautiful Greenberg from cross.
Ball came in from peak, found cross, found Greenberg. Excellent triangle there as we saw that play as they spread out the UAH defense.
Yeah, and she got freed up there at the top of the arc and was just able to slide down and catch the pass. And that was nearly the play that we nearly scored on that a moment ago. This time everything locked up, worked together, and Young Harris cuts it to 2. Need to keep it at 2, Paul. We don't need to get down to that 4 or 5. That's not a place you want to be in a game like this.
That's when you start losing confidence.
Did watch a men's game yesterday, though, Virginia and North Carolina. Virginia, #1 team in the nation. They got down by 5 to North Carolina and came back to win it. And where they were winning was they really got some man-up opportunities, and they cashed in every time. Great. Let's not get ahead of herself. Great job, Shannon Milford, on that pickup off of the draw.
Milford just driving in. Creates good space for herself. Find cross the playmaker.
Young Harris found something. They found something there with Dietrich. With Greenberg coming off that high pick and coming down.
Coming in from Turner. Great goal. As you can see, it's starting to get the crowd fired up.
Yeah, nice dish. Caught the ball, came over the right shoulder. Paul, that was laser beams in my dreams. And Young Harris cuts it to
that goal was scored by Young Harris, #9.
1, right?
Leanne Turner.
Assisted by #24, Haley Bartlett.
It's just great movement just in front of the goal, just to free herself up. Leanne Turner comes in, drives it past the keeper, is over the right shoulder. Great goal for Turner.
And that's her 41st of the season.
41st. crazy stats.
A lot of goals, yeah.
A lot of goals. Cross off for the face-off again, and is going to pick it up. You can just tell this positive energy coming from Young Harris.
Yeah, and Paul, around somewhere in the 5s to go, it would be great really to say, to go in with that momentum at halftime. Young Harris starting to get it back here a little bit. Be good to take advantage of this goal right here. And they found something. They have been able to find something with Greenberg.
Milford just trying to find an inch of space, not really giving any. Ball now with Cross at the top of the arc. Bartlett coming on the inside, very dangerous. Drops it short of the crowd, loved it. Milford coming in, shot saved by Brown. That really got the crowd fired up there, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did. I think they were wanting a whistle down there, didn't get it.
UAH are going to clear with Gerber.
Milford really pushing her wide.
It's a good head-on matchup with speed from Milford and Gerber. Federovich with the ball.
Keep an eye on Gerber. Kind of watch her.
She's a playmaking midi.
She gets wide there.
Ball comes in, and like you said, Tommy, you got to keep an eye on her, try to force her back out, because once she gets on the inside, it's almost game over from there.
Yeah, if she gets the shoulder around you and finds her way in the middle of that arc, she's going to be hard to do anything with. Her and Fiorino both.
Alabama Huntsville number 2, Katie Gerber. Chargers lead 8-6.
So back up 8-6.
Seems like we gain momentum, and then UAH just being so clinical in front of goal. I feel like we're missing that clinical aspect, being in front of goal with as many attempts as we've had. How many shots have we had, Tommy?
Well, shots on goal, we've shot 18 times, 16 on goal, versus 14 for UAH, 10 on goal. So yeah, Young Harris is getting more shots on goal. Our percentage is not as good, obviously.
That could also be due to Leslie Allen Brown being
well, that's got a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of those, we really got good quality shots. She just, hats off, she was there. Got to stop the ball right here. This is Gerber. You've got to stop the ball. Do a good job, Dietrich, make her give it up.
Gerber seems like she does no wrong at this point. That will be a free attempt on goal for UAH. This is coming from Megan Harnett. There's a yellow card for Mary Dietrich.
So man up, free shot, free possession shot coming in, a man up. There'll be a man up opportunity here for the Chargers. Getting late, first half, 8-6 score.
Harnett just gonna go back out to Federovich.
And that was wise. They've been so good with finding Fiorino, and they've just been so good. A really tough call there on.
That was soft.
On Dover. I mean, she's just basically straight up. Girl comes into her and falls down, but I think she really made a move. She's just a strong girl.
There's nothing you could do about it. I mean, you run into somebody.
You run into a brick wall, you're going to lose, you know. And
yeah. .65 on the shot clock, plenty of time. And we have 2 minutes left of this first half, and what a half it's been.
Big defensive stand for Young Harris. Need a stop and a score here to close this first half out. Kind of feel good.
Ball comes in from Fedorovich. Rob comes up huge there.
Brown got a reverse. Good job, Greenberg, with the pickup. Turn her over to Peak. Now Young Harris trying to get the break going. Peak on the left side. Plenty of time, no need to panic. She'll get it out to Turner. Would love to see the ball with Cross right now. That's where we want it, yeah. 53 seconds, not a whole lot of differential shot clock, game clock.
Cross driving in. You want a goal just going into halftime, building off that momentum. Would you agree, Tommy?
We turned the ball over. That hurt.
Ball with number 20.
Got to stop the ball.
Anna Grace Shepard. Number 23, sorry, Natalia Schatz. Natalie Schatz. I don't know why I keep saying Natalia.
Mission simple here. There's not a whole lot of time. Play defense. Hunker down and don't give up any lanes. Know where Gerber is.
Aaron Brown gives up a free shot attempt. And this is with Gerber. That's not where the Mountain Lions want to see it. Shot comes in, Rob coming up huge. And I think that will be the last action. This half.
Well, I'm showing 0, so there can't be much up there. Nope.
And there is not.
8-6, your halftime score.
Like you said, Tommy, UAH has just been so clinical in front of goal. Less shots, but more goals.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We've, got to stop Gerber, got to stop Fiorino. Seems like we made some adjustments there, was able to do that. But, yeah, we got to be more efficient on the other end, no doubt about it. And, again, though, what's the breakdown? I don't think it's a breakdown. I just think Leslie Ann Brown has just been outstanding today.
Yeah. Well, there has been one half in this Gulf South Conference Championship game between UAH and Young Harris College. We have one more to play in the rest of this season. Gulf South Conference lacrosse on the Mountain Lions Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
For nearly 50 years, the Gulf South Conference has been a leader in the NCAA. In the Gulf South, that means compete, graduate, impact, learn more about the Gulf South at gscsports.org.
Shorter University is really a special place.
It's a great environment. You know, the teachers are really loving. You know, it's an environment where you know everybody.
I love the professors.
Shorter is family. I think sharing our faith together connects us in a way that nothing else can.
You just develop such strong bonds here that you won't ever let go.
We are explorers, pioneers, leaders. We are makers, visionaries, problem solvers. We are passionate, transformative. We are chargers. Expand your horizons at UAH.
So what can you do with a liberal arts education? Everything. Run a business, challenge convention, create change. We believe the key to developing successful individuals starts with creating a community where they can thrive. Whether you want to become a doctor, an artist, or a CEO, the limits of where you can go from here are bound only by your imagination. Welcome to Unconventional Wisdom. Welcome to the University of Montevallo.
Constantly challenging ourselves as a college means more learning opportunities, better teaching, more innovative programs, greener facilities, a stronger community, and happier students. Every choice we've made reinforces our mission to help educate, inspire, and empower you. Young Harris College. This is the place where your future unfolds.
For nearly 50 years, the Gulf South Conference has been a leader in the NCAA. In the Gulf South, that means compete, graduate, impact, learn more about the Gulf South at gscsports.org.
Shorter University is really a special place.
It's a great environment. You know, the teachers are really loving. You know, it's an environment where you know everybody.
I love the professors.
Shorter is family. I think sharing our faith together connects us in a way that nothing else can.
You just develop such strong bonds here that you won't ever let go.
We are explorers, pioneers, leaders. We are makers, visionaries, problem solvers. We are passionate, transformative. We are chargers. Expand your horizons at UAH.
So what can you do with a liberal arts education? Everything. Run a business, challenge convention, create change. We believe the key to developing successful individuals starts with creating a community where they can thrive. Whether you want to become a doctor, an artist, or a CEO, the limits of where you can go from here are bound only by your imagination. Welcome to Unconventional Wisdom. Welcome to the University of Montevallo.
Constantly challenging ourselves as a college means more learning opportunities, better teaching, more innovative programs, greener facilities, a stronger community, and happier students. Every choice we've made reinforces our mission to help educate, inspire, and empower you. Young Harris College. This is the place where your future unfolds.
For nearly 50 years, the Gulf South Conference has been a leader in the NCAA. In the Gulf South, that means compete, graduate, impact, learn more about the Gulf South at gscsports.org.
Shorter University is really a special place.
It's a great environment. You know, the teachers are really loving. You know, it's an environment where you know everybody.
I love the professors.
Shorter is family. I think sharing our faith together connects us in a way that nothing else can.
You just develop such strong bonds here that you won't ever let go. We are explorers, pioneers, leaders. We are makers, visionaries, problem solvers. We are passionate, transformative. We are chargers. Expand your horizons at UAH.
So, what can you do with a liberal arts education? Everything. Run a business, challenge convention, create change. We believe the key to developing successful individuals starts with creating a community where they can thrive. Whether you want to become a doctor, an artist, or a CEO, the limits of where you can go from here are bound only by your imagination. Welcome to Unconventional Wisdom. Welcome to the University of Montevallo.
Constantly challenging ourselves as a college means more learning opportunities, better teaching, more innovative programs, greener facilities, a stronger community, and happier students. Every choice we've made reinforces our mission to help educate, inspire, and empower you. Young Harris College. This is the place where your future unfolds.
And we are getting ready to kick off the start of this second half for the Gulf South Conference Championship between your Mountain Lions of Young Harris College and the Chargers of University of Alabama, Huntsville. Huntsville leads the Mountain Lions 8-6, 2-goal advantage, but still plenty of time. 30 minutes left of this half for Young Harris to get back into this game. Paul Young, Tommy Jenkins, and John C. Moon.
Beautiful day for lacrosse. Beautiful day for about anything.
This is what you want a final to look like. Nice, sunny, and tense. I think that's the best way to put this final right now.
Yep, that would be a good way to put it.
Cross and shot going back in there for the face-off. Draw control, excuse me. I'm calling it face-off this entire time.
Well, I get mixed up all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
you do you do the same game, but it's like two different games. It's just amazing. I watched some both women and men, and wow. I mean, there's so much difference in the game. You really get to watch it on TV where you can, just sit back and really watch. And, yeah.
Shot comes in, saved by Rachel Robb. Absolutely fantastic play. Nicole Fedorovich just coming on the inside. And great distribution skills by Robb as she finds Taylor Greenberg. I always get them confused. Finds Aaron Brown. Brown is going to be able to clear the ball for the Mountain Lions. She trying to come on the inside. Finds Milford. And Gerber's trying to apply some pressure. Ball with Leanne Turner behind the goal. 50 left on the shot clock. Mountain Lions having patient possession here. 37 on the shot clock. Turner trying to find some room, trying to come on the inside. Ball pops out, almost an unforced error there from Greenberg. Milford coming on the inside, shot and a goal as she cuts across the defender and goes bottom left corner. Nothing Leslie Allen Brown could do about it, and your score is now 8-7, UAH leading.
And Paul, you know, little things mean a lot. Taylor Greenberg kind of dropped the ball there, but she didn't panic. You know, she could have gotten a panic, lost the ball, got out of sorts. She calmly picked the ball up, got in the defense, and offense, got Young Harris in the game. We ended up scoring, and yeah, I mean, you don't see that. That's one of those things that don't show up in the stats, but give a lot of credit to Greenberg on that because she just did not panic when she was kind of a little bit under duress there. Good job.
Yeah. And they are sticking with cross and shots for the draw control. Better late than never to get that one right.
It is, and I'm going to tell you, if you told me that Erica Cross, we're going to put her in at middle linebacker for the Atlanta Falcons, I don't think I would freak out the least bit. I think, well, she'll do you a good job. I mean, she's just got that kind of it factor about her. She's a winner in every sense of the way. Now, you go back to a call we were talking about that got a whistle blew on Kelsey Dover back late in the first half. Same thing right there, Paul.
Yeah.
Same exact thing.
If
I don't think that was a foul. It wasn't a foul on Kelsey down on the other end either. Same thing.
If you call it at one end, you know, just be consistent. Call it at the other.
Absolutely.
Except one was closer to the goal, so it meant more, you know.
Yeah. If you're gonna call it tight, fine. Call it both ways. If you're gonna let them play, great. Let them play both ways.
It's the first time I've seen Fiorino touch the ball in a while.
You know, that's a great job. We have just kept the ball out of her stick. We just have not let her have the ball.
But Gerber, on the other hand, has proved to be very tough opponent for the Mountain Lions.
Well, it's pick your poison, you know.
Gerber is only a freshman out of Louisville, Kentucky. So we have not, well, I mean, besides seeing her twice in a season.
But, you know, we're getting some quickness on quickness down there.
And Dover forcing an error from Gerber, and that's the kind of momentum that the Mountain Lions needed.
And then throws the pass too high. Maybe we can run it down. Don't think it's going to happen, though. So Young Harris forced the turnover, but then turned around and turned it right back over. Maybe a little over-exuberance there.
Ball with Gerber as UAH clear. Fedorovich trying to cut on the inside. Ball comes in from Fiorino.
Yeah. Again, they found that sweet spot that we've been able to keep her out of.
Just that pocket, especially literally in front of the keeper, and no YHC defender around.
UAH goal scored by
You know, Paul, great crowd here. I didn't realize that fans stand over here to our right. You can't see it from here, obviously, but it's packed.
Yeah, it's filled with the baseball guys.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to see, good support.
Yeah, I wish they'd kind of get a little rowdy. They got a little rowdy last year, and they kind of got ran off, which, you know.
I think they were told ahead of time if you stand over there, because I remember UAH made it a big deal last year, saying, like, make sure that your fans are not.
Now, I just wonder what would happen if you told Duke Crazies at Cameron Indoor Stadium, hey, y'all going to have to be quiet. I don't know.
I don't like it. I don't like the fact that refs can say that.
I don't either.
Yeah, because it's a part of the culture. It's about having home field advantage, you know?
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I could see the Cameron Crazies at Duke. You're going to have to be quiet. I could see them. Yeah, right, bud. You go ahead and dream that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You try to keep 20,000 of us, you know, doing what you want.
Well, I asked them if they were behaving, and they said, yeah. And I told them, I said, don't.
That's part of being at a home field, you know?
Absolutely.
They definitely weren't behaving. Oh, ball with Nicole Fedorovich. Fedorovich loses her defender, but shot going wide. You know, but like when soccer played Lander just this last season,
yeah,
no one was behaving.
No, or you go to Young Harris playing North Georgia, Battle of Blood Mountain,
exactly.
Especially the game that was on ESPN. You know, if you'd have told them not to behave, the Rocks would have cried out.
Yeah. But in a big game in the Gulf South Conference, you can't do that.
Not at all.
I don't like it.
I don't either. And I'm a homer, I'll admit it, but I would say it either way. If you're at their place, let the fans be fans, as long as, you know, you don't get degrading with your talk or throwing stuff, but let them be savages. Let them be rowdy. Let them yell. Let them clap. Let them stomp. Let them have a good time. It's part of the culture, like you said.
I knew I liked you, Tommy. Ball coming in from Dietrich.
Don't know what the call's going to be, but Dietrich had a good head of steam going there.
Better have been something serious, because that's I think that would have been a goal.
I do too. I think that would definitely. But she got a free position shot, and we have not been able to cash in here on free position shots against Leslie Ann Brown.
Shot coming in, and it goes wide. As you can see, her shoes coming up and trying to go low.
Yeah, I liked her angle. She went to the left, came back right, tried it on the hard bounce, but just didn't have the right angle on it. But I'm like you, Paul. I think she scores if that whistle don't blow right there. I mean, she had found a seam, and she had a head of steam going, and she knows what to do with the ball when she gets there.
Exactly. It's hard to control the ball when you're going that fast, but players like Milford, Cross, Dietrich, you know, are very good at going that high speed and controlling the ball and putting it where they want it. And I think that's what makes them so dangerous.
Paul, I know you know the field well. We've had a little bit of rain, not too much, but field in pretty good shape down there, looks like.
Very nice. I've been doing some work on it, trying to, because, you know, after so many sports been playing on it, kind of mats it down. So they kind of, like, I guess, fluffed it up a little bit.
Right.
Make it easier on players, not so hard and compacted when you're running on it. Field's in tremendous shape.
Inside the 30, keep an eye on Fiorino. She's been rediscovered. Erin Brown's got the body positioning on her right now, but watch when she gets down low on the left side in the arc. That's where she's dangerous. Don't let her get to that sweet spot.
Fiorino coming on the inside, but being forced out by Brown and Dover. Dover coming up strong again.
Good coaching right there. I think that's something that was discussed. Oh, we got a head of steam going.
Goal.
Count it, baby.
And that came from the pressure from Erin Brown and Kelsey Dover. As they found Peak driving up, finding a great pass to Greenberg. Greenberg, great awareness. Turns around, slots it past the keeper.
Oh, man, threw the mustard on that. Spicy Brown, I'm talking about. Laser beams in my dreams.
Your score, Alabama Huntsville 9, Young Harris 8.
Oh, don't you feel like that might have a little something like that? That got me excited. I don't think I'm the only one here that got excited. I'd like to see this fan base get excited now.
You can just feel the energy
Yeah.
coming through this. Your score is 8-9. UAH leads Young Harris in the Gulf South Conference Tournament Championship. And we have 22 minutes left to go, Tommy.
Yeah, a lot of time. It's you can see, though, Paul, it's been intense since the opening draw, but you can see intensity's picking up possession by possession. And, you know, Paul, I think in a game like this where it gets so intense, sometimes it's the cool head that prevails.
Yeah. Ball with Katie Gerber as she's been so dangerous today. And they're going to force her out of bounds.
Great defense that time. Greenberg and Cross, and Dietrich got a head of steam going. She's got people to her left and right, makes a move, loses the ball.
The UAH defender just draws in the foul, stands up tall. You know, it seemed like UAH did that timeout just to take away a little bit of momentum, but it seems like Young Harris never lost it.
Yeah, exactly.
In that timeout.
I thought that was a great timeout by UAH. I thought that was a good one. She could feel momentum really starting to pick for Young Harris.
Really starting to shift into Young Harris's favor. Ball with Fedorovich. Fedorovich can really pick out a pass here.
And good aggressive play there by Dietrich. Just, you know, they did a good job kind of shutting down the middle, and hindsight, maybe pull it out, but good aggressive play. Just come back and play some defense. You got Gerber. And Greenberg is really, I tell you, she's the one that's really come alive for Young Harris right now.
Yeah, ball with Fedorovich, you don't want to see that, but Rob comes up big. That's what we needed. Ball out to Anna Lucky with Dietrich, Haley Bartlett, and Pete coming into the offensive half.
And Young Harris really looking to get quick up tempo, Paul.
Dietrich driving past, attempted shot fake, and goes just behind the goal. UAH playing solid defense right here.
Yeah, it's just hard to find anything there in the middle. It's just
so compacted.
Shot clock down to 25.
Carl says that's fine. I'm just gonna go on the outside, fake back on the inside, put it top 90.
Yeah.
What can you do?
But great move, just good athleticism that time.
And she is a hat trick hero.
Yeah. Yeah, that she is.
That goal was scored by Young Harris.
You know, when you need it, she's the one of the ones that you expect to pick it up.
Your score, Young Harris 9, Alabama Huntsville 9.
3 goals, 2 assists, big numbers. And they're going to let Greenberg, going to let Taylor go with the draw this time. And I think that's probably a pretty good move. She's been playing with some intensity. Erica maybe give her a little bit of breather here.
Or just a different tactic as Erica can now, run in and scoop up what's left.
Yeah.
Erica next to Gerber, so that might be a good matchup as well. Gerber now acres of space driving forward.
You gotta stop her right here. Good job, Barr. She falls down though, and she's going to get a clean look.
Great goal. I mean, good strength to throw Barth off, but Barth, I think, also did just lose balance.
Yeah, I don't think there was. Any foul there. She lost her footing, lost balance, and with that, when her Fiorino gets in that spot, there's not a whole lot Rob can do there.
Yeah, very clinical in front of goal, and your score is 10-9 as the Chargers. It wasn't a long lead.
That goal was scored by Alabama Huntsville number 2, Katie Gerber. Chargers lead 9-8. They're 10-9.
Didn't have that tie for very long, did they?
No. But a lot of time. Main thing is keep the intensity. And again, here's Gerber. You got to stop her. You got to slow her down.
Gerber being forced out wide by Barth.
Gets the ball on the ground, but Gerber able to pick it up.
Fedorovich with the ball. Pressure by Hannah Sacriston. Shot comes in from O'Brien. It seems like every pass from Fedorovich just ends up being a goal.
Yeah, and O'Brien just flashed to the middle, caught it in the left side, able to make it. Great execution, great finish, and suddenly Young Harris finds itself down 2. Now let's see if they can rise up and get the intensity level back where it was. And now Kelsey B. Dover be doing the face-off.
Can't see her losing out on this one. To be honest, though, Tommy, why change things up when they've been so successful with Erica Cross? Granted, this coach is absolutely fantastic, so.
Dover, good job. Makes a nice pickup, gets it to Dietrich.
Dietrich comes in. Another great goal.
It was, and that's the goal we were talking about earlier. That was the same scenario she had before when they got the whistle, and, she gets it right back. I think that she would have had another one, but it's all right. You got plenty of time.
Tommy, you really just can't take your eyes away from this. You look down, it's a goal.
Yeah, you really can't.
Young Harris, 10.
I don't know what they're messing with down there.
Makes you wonder if we got some scoreboard trouble.
We do. The scoreboard is actually off.
Yogi Berra would say deja vu all over again.
Where have we seen this before?
It seems like somewhere in our past.
We have 18 minutes remaining in this absolutely fantastic final in this Gulf South Conference Championship.
Absolutely.
And they will have a water break. I think it will take them a minute to get this going.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. So they're getting everything worked out with the scoreboards. Our AD, Coach Jennifer down there. Not a whole lot of ball left for us, Paul. We got conference tournaments coming on. Our men's baseball does have one more series down at USC Aiken next weekend. They're over here. They had a weekend off, probably the first weekend they've had off in like forever. They don't know how to act, but I'm sure they've made the best of it.
Do we know who's hosting the Peach Belt Conference Championship?
Yeah, baseball's at Flagler, softball at North Georgia. We get stripped down there. Milford had a pretty good head of steam going. Good defense, deep trick. Young Harris getting after it.
Shannon Cruz did a good job of holding on to that ball as she had pressure coming from all angles. And Cruz gets past and Cross trying to force her out of play. And there will be a foul. Ball now with Harnett. Harnett finding Gerber. Gerber's so dangerous in the semifinals and finals. Along with Fedorovich. Fedorovich being forced out wide by Milford and Sackerston.
Yeah, you got to force her out as wide as you can. That's going to be Young Harris ball.
Great build-up play from Young Harris. But Gerber coming back, playing good defense and stripping the ball off of Maddie Peak.
Yeah, we've lost the ball a three times here, Paul, and got to cut down on that. Can't score if you don't have the ball. You turn the ball over, that's a possession that's lost. Young Harris has turned it over 13 times, 9 for UAH. And then caused turnovers, UAH has got 6. Young Harris has got 4.
Not much when you keep turning the ball over, is there?
No, I mean, yeah.
You need the ball to score.
Can't score without it.
That's this simple rule of every sport. Ball comes in,
they got a good
shot
look
and
there.
a goal.
They got our defenders way out toward the fan on the right side, and they just opened up that right side inside the arc and was able, and you could see disaster written all over that one. Again, when that happens, Paul Robb's just on an island. There's not much she can do out there.
Yeah, that
when
ball,
she gets in that.
that ball came from a great movement from Elizabeth Brown.
Number 7, Sophia Fiorino.
We do have the scoreboard up and running again.
To 10.
Big face-off, both squads. Huntsville, who has really found their rhythm scoring. They've been able to find some holes in the Young Harris defense. Young Harris just needs this to stay close. We've turned the ball over a few times, and it's come back to haunt us. And it's going to be Huntsville ball. And there she is again, Paul. She just anticipated that. Able to get the ball, keep it alive, got the whistle. And we got to take care of the ball here, Paul.
Yeah.
We need the ball. We can't score without it.
I mean, we have 15 minutes still remaining in this, but still a lot to do. A lot of time left, but a lot to do here in this Gulf South Conference Tournament Championship. 4th time that these teams have faced off against each other. Young Harris taking 3. And it looks like Huntsville is ahead in this one, so still a lot more to do.
Value the possession here. Get the ball in your playmakers' hands. And there she got her move.
Pass and a goal. 4 goals that have been absolute, what we call bangers.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she made that spin move, got past her defender, boom. She's in the middle of the arc, nobody around her. Her and Leslie Ann Brown, she's going to win that one every time.
It's just quick feet, quick agility. You know, a lot of movement, cuts on the inside, goes back on the outside, spins the defender back on the inside, shifts the stick on the left, and then hits it what we call top bends.
So Young Harris gets it down to 1.
We have, well, the time will be confirmed in just a moment. 14 minutes and 23 seconds left of this game, Tommy.
And for Cross, that's 4 goals to go along with 2 dimes. And Dover, who's done a good job since taking over the draw, does it. And ball's on the ground. They're able to pick it up. Great defensive pressure, Dover and Milford. Getting physical out there.
Fiorino had the ball again at the Federovich. Great matchup there between those two. Out to Gerber, very dangerous, those 3.
Shot clock's inside of 40.
35 now as the pressure is mounting up from the Mountain Lions. They need the ball back, Tommy.
Yeah, Sacristan really putting the pressure on there. Now, again, they got that and dropped the ball. Wow, did we dodge a bullet there. Oh, Paul, did we dodge a bullet there. They have been able to slip that screen and get down inside the arc and just one-on-one with the goalie.
It's just that small movement from each player, drawing out, and then where's the space? It's in behind.
Yeah.
And they're doing so well at finding that. Ball now with Milford. Milford has an opportunity here.
Again, value the possession. Get it in your playmakers' hands and let them create.
Milford with the ball at the top of the arc. Tries to spin off her defender.
Had to cut her coming across Ansley Coles, but wasn't able to pull the trigger on it. I like Young Harris right here with Cross working from behind the goal. See if we can't get Greenberg, or she's not out there, Turner on a cut. No, Greenberg is out there, but she's playing the midi right now. She's playing on the defensive end.
That was a blatant foul as the stick raked across the face. And now the baseball guys firing up, saying that they didn't like that foul right there.
Good for them. Got to watch the shot clock, 11 seconds.
Scoreboard shuts off again. I don't know why. Having a little bit of technical difficulty. For some reason, that's been prevalent as of lately with baseball. Baseball with the lights, scoreboard, shot clocks out here. 9, 8.
Gotta go.
I think she's just going to go ahead and shoot this one.
Yeah, 5 on the shot clock. Turner just trying to muscle her way in.
I recommend going high. I think she's going to expect her to go low, go high. Mix it up.
Turner, she's good from this left angle.
Comes in and loses the ball. And the shot clock goes off as UAH survive that attempt.
Well, put pressure here. Don't let them get into that quick transition game. Try to force a turnover. Don't like the looks of this.
Gerber comes in, saved by Robb. Ball popping up and around. The ball is picked up. I can't find my sheet.
Sacristan giving it a ride, but couldn't quite control. Got to play some defense down here. It's still not late, but it's getting late. If that makes any sense.
10:39. That's what I heard from the players. Ball with Harnett. Gerber coming on the inside. It's not where you want to see her.
Good job, Aaron Brown, though. Really able to snuff that out. Milford picks up the ground ball, but going to have a penalty on Young Harris.
Oh, that was tough.
Like what Young Harris did there, though, with Gerber, they just slid Brown down in there, and she was able to stop the advance of the ball. Got the turnover, just a whistle in the process. Picked up the ground ball, but to no avail. 50 on the shot clock.
Federovich coming in. And I couldn't see the foul. Do you know who it was on?
Didn't see it.
Lucky gonna come on for Turner.
Dump it inside,
yeah.
yeah.
Pass. Gerber now with the ball. Shot coming in off the ground. There's just no stopping her, is there?
No. And I like the fact with UAH that they didn't even attempt the free position shot. They passed out and tried to get something going because Rachel's really good on the free position shot. And that gives a 2-goal lead. Plenty of time, but got to have the ball. We've been good at coming out of timeouts. Let's see if we can do it again.
That goal was scored by Alabama Huntsville number 2, Katie Gerber. With 9:53 left in the match.
9 minutes and a few seconds left, Paul.
Yep, and there's a 2-goal lead for the Chargers of University of Alabama Huntsville. You feel the pressure mounting yet?
I don't, but I believe they do.
Yeah.
Again, take care of the ball. Got to value the possessions. And I have very good confidence that a great defensive adjustment was made by Coach Hurley. I notice her teams always do good coming out of timeouts.
You don't win Coach of the Year for just any other reason. Good tactics, good motivation, good man management. That's what a coach really is, along with the recruitment and other things, of course. Ball comes into Bartlett.
9 minutes remaining.
Dangerous.
9 minutes remaining, so they're calling out the minute marks as we go. And again, we turn it over.
Cruz coming down with the ball. She clears for UAH and is forced out wide by Aaron Brown.
Here that space comes.
And another goal for Sophie Fiorino.
That goal was scored by Alabama Huntsville number 7, Sophia Fiorino. Chargers lead 14-11 with 8:20 left to play.
That was tough.
That was tough, no doubt. Her third goal, O'Brien's got 3, Gerber's got 4. And what can you say? Huge face-off. Now we can say it's late. You're down 3, it's late. There's plenty of time, but it's late. You got to have the ball right here. $14 turnovers for Young Harris, 11 for Huntsville. Huntsville's cost 6, Young Harris has cost 5. It is Young Harris ball.
Don't understand that call, but it is our ball.
Yeah, she
you're right.
corrected. I think she just had her direction switched. That happens to me a lot, don't it, you, John?
Ball out to Cross, and this is where you want her with the ball. She can shift on the inside, comes back out with double pressure.
Yeah, they brought that double pressure. They knew it was coming, saw what she could do. You can't play her individually up top like that. She's just gonna be too quick for anybody. So good defensive adjustment by Huntsville. Starting it outside the fan now.
With Milford finds.
Coming off that screen, Greenberg. Young Harris tied it up, and then Huntsville came back and answered twice, and they haven't looked back.
Young Harris has not been up in this match so far.
Nope. Had a couple of ties, maybe 3.
I think you are right. I believe it has been 3 ties. Need to make this one count. I think that they should pass this one off and create a play here.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right, Paul.
Maybe get Erica Cross just in there. Ball comes in and it is
7
wide.
minutes remaining.
7 minutes remaining in this Gulf South Conference Championship game.
Have we scored off of a free position shot yet?
We have not.
I didn't think so. And I don't think they have either, have they?
Yes,
off,
they have. Well, I mean, it wasn't like a
rebound.
direct one.
Yeah, Karen off of the.
Well, no, it was like a passing play.
Yeah, okay.
Peak with the ball, just trying to find an inch of space. 20 left on the shot clock now. Ball pops down, but Erica Cross trying to find some space, tries to get the ball to Greenberg, but ends up.
Tough sledding in there. There's just nothing there.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying here that 4 is fatal for Young Harris, but with the time remaining, 4 is going to be a tough mountain to climb. Excuse me. 3. What?
6 minutes remaining.
Time winding down. So there's 50 left on the shot clock. Dover just trying to push Katie Gerber out of bounds. Gerber wasting more time. As Gerber gets around Dover. Gerber driving in, very dangerous situation here. And there will be an attempt on goal for Gerber. We have 5 minutes, 34 seconds. As Katie Gerber has an attempt on goal, tries to go for the pass. Ends up losing it, but gaining it back. And Hannah Sackerston will push Gerber out. There's 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Gerber's driving in. Lots of pressure. Gerber coming in, trying to bounce it off the turf. Goes high and wide.
Shot clock down to 5. And Young Harris.
Four minutes and 53 seconds remaining in this game. Fiorino was down for a little bit.
Yeah, holding the stomach. I don't know, maybe the breath got knocked out of her, but she's tough. She's going to play through it.
She's a fantastic player for the Chargers.
Yeah, her and Federovich and Gerber been something else, and they forced turnover.
And this is with Abby O'Brien, as she has scored several important goals.
Yeah, she's had a good goal, good game too.
Gerber comes on the inside, shot saved off of Robb, comes out to Harnett. Harnett tries to find Nicole Federovich. Federovich has to chase that one down way on the outside. And time is against Young Harris at this point.
Yeah, very much so. That turnover really hurt. Young Harris now with 16 turnovers on the day versus 11. Telling the fans to move. We've been there all day and you tell them to move now. Looks like a basketball, guys and gals down there. We got good representation from all the sports teams, looks like.
That's what you like to see.
Yeah, I see the soccer girls over there, and I see seen some tennis players over there.
See some of the soccer guys as well.
Yeah, they're kind of all mingled in there, and then you get on up in the metal bleachers, just a lot of students.
Students, parents, and you can see the divide. You can actually see the Young Harris, and then you can see the Huntsville parents.
Precious seconds wasting away, Paul. We don't have the ball. Well, no doubt about it. You knew that Huntsville, who's lost this thing to Young Harris 3 years in a row, that they were coming to play, and they have.
For sure, fresh 90 as we have, I don't know how many minutes. I was just going to go check, but
got to take care of the ball.
Sackerson running down, so is Cross. Cross trying to come on the inside, goes back out, cuts back in. Dietrich with the ball.
Nice move.
Tries to fire a shot in. Lost it for a second. Ball comes out.
3 minutes remaining.
3 minutes remaining. And you can feel the energy from the fans of UAH. Just runs through Taylor Greenberg. I don't know what's about to happen.
Well, we're going to get got a timeout on the official.
Seems like this has been the longest 5 minutes ever, Tommy.
Absolutely. We can't see the clock anyway, but just knowing it's there kind of helps, you know?
Yeah, for sure. As I imagine we are about to be a minute into this game, left into this game.
She got to move, got to beat inside.
Gerber's been fantastic. I'd be surprised if she wasn't conference tournament player.
Wait for the whistle!
2 minutes remaining.
Time running down quick. 2 minutes when you're down by 3. That's a steep, steep mountain to climb, Paul.
Nothing's impossible in sports.
No, it's not. Can't do it without the ball, though. Got to have the ball.
Surprised there's not more high pressure coming from Young Harris. Fiorina with the ball now. She tries to cut past Dietrich. Dietrich very fast, though. Very quick as well. She's got good quickness and top-end speed.
Oh, yeah, her top-end speed's tremendous. 25 on the shot, 18 on the shot clock. But, Paul, they're going to use every second here. You know, they don't have to force the issue. They can stand out here and work the clock, get a good shot like that right there.
And you have to say that is it, Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, nothing's impossible. But, you know, the thing is, they have been so good here in the second half, playing the ball outside of the fan, drawing the Young Harris defenders to them, and been able to make the dump inside, get it in the arc area, and just we've been by ourselves, and that's what happened again.
That was tough.
Federal score by Alabama Huntsville, number 1, Megan Hardman.
And our
Assisted
executive
by number 9,
producer,
Nicole
Philip
Felovich.
C. Haynes,
1:20 left to
just
play.
came in to
The
see
Chargers
that.
lead 15-11.
Dover to have this face-off against Packinger. She has done well on the draw controls.
She has.
Starting to lose my voice here, sorry. Cross trying to get past. And draws a foul. This will bring Aaron Brown, as you can just feel a little bit of urgency.
1 minute remaining.
And I think that in a nutshell explains the last 7 or 8 minutes. We just hadn't took care of the ball.
And I think I believe that we have a new Gulf South Conference champion.
We do, and congratulations to them. They have persevered. And
they deserve it.
They came to play. They had a great game plan. They executed it flawlessly.
30 seconds remaining.
So congratulations to them. And you know, especially for these seniors, how pumped, how excited, and how redeemed they feel here, Paul.
Yeah. After four long years of this.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So congratulations to the University of Alabama Huntsville Chargers. They are the 2019 Gulf South Conference Championship. Good year for Young Harris, nothing to be ashamed of. Won it 3 years in a row. Came up short. Paul just couldn't do anything with Fiorino and Gerber.
Yeah, and just look how much it means to that coaching staff right there, as they are in tears from the hard work, the perseverance. It's been a long season, as every season is. You know, every student athlete dreams of winning championships. That's why you come to college to play, and they're having a great time celebrating. You know, a hard-fought season. Good job on this group of girls for the Mountain Lions as well, with Cross, Maddie Peak, Kirsten Barth, all the seniors that I haven't mentioned just yet. But, I mean, just all in all, a fantastic game, well executed by UAH. The Chargers well-deserved. And Tommy, John, thank you for allowing me to be a part of this broadcasting team this past semester. I've had so much fun doing it and learned so much from y'all, and it's been an absolute pleasure. You know, I will be signing off as the Gulf South Conference Championship here on the Mountain Lion Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
Although I guarantee, I bet you.
Before we begin the presentation of the individual awards and the championship trophies, the Gulf South Conference would like to thank Young Harris College for hosting the 2019 GSC Women's Lacrosse Invitational Championship. A special thank you to the following individuals from YHC. Interim Director of Athletics, Jennifer Rushton. Assistant Director of Athletics for Communications, Michael McGeckin. Assistant Director of Athletics for Athletics Business, Bobby Thompson. Assistant Director of Athletics for Operations, Jason Williams. And host medical contact, London Addison. Let's give all of these individuals and the entire Young Harris College staff a round of applause. Presenting the awards today from the GSC is Mike Anderson and Women's Lacrosse Administrative Liaison, Laura Toby. And now for the announcement of the 2019 All-Tournament team. From Shorter, number 7, Taylor Furkeron. And from Shorter, number 22, Allie Perry. From Montevallo, number 13, Georgie Griffin. From Montevallo, number 15, Anya Coos. From Young Harris, number 30, Erica Cross. From Young Harris, number 14, Kelsey Dover. From Young Harris, number 19, Aaron Brown. From Alabama Huntsville, number 2, Katie Gerber. From Alabama Huntsville, number 1, Megan Hartnett. From Alabama Huntsville, number 40, Natalie Patchinger. From Alabama Huntsville, number 55, Leslie Allen Brown. And the final member of the all-tournament team, and also the tournament's most valuable player, from Alabama Huntsville, number 7, Sophia Fiorino. Before we present the championship trophy, let us congratulate the runner-up, Young Harris College. And now, the winner of the 2019 Gulf South Conference Women's Lacrosse Championship, the University of Alabama in Huntsville. Thank you to all the fans in attendance today. Please drive or walk home safely.